crayon. Scribbled over careful calligraphy, it is the 5th time he has come over, and he has only ever talked about himself. Jack Kerouac comes over to my house for dinner, kicks his feet up on the table, leans his chair back, and asks for a beer. We are used to this routine. I give him one, and the taste of warm bread bubbles between us. I tell him I hated his book. I hate him and his stalks of golden field wheat and blue jean daydreams. I poisoned the food. It poisons me back. This meal of cold French fries and burger meat, it sticks in my throat, and I tell him I hope he chokes on the wrapper. I tell him all the lies I tell myself. It is much easier to hate than to want. It is much easier to tell the wonder to wait than to let it grow into something dangerous, something a little like longing. But the truth is, I loved it. And the beer lasts until I say it. He takes his final sip once he's ready to listen, and I tell Jack Kerouac the truth. I tell him I loved that book. Its stories were bluegills in sunlight, the ache of teeth on red popsicle sticks. I Jack America, and in this litany of small town hot peach summer, I find the little gods. I find wanting a skin painted clean technicolor until I fit in with the movies, wanting toxic Arcadia, the pleasure pool of white suburbia, how I walk down wet sidewalks and drip honeysuckle down my throat and hope it tastes of belonging. He does not listen. Trails his fingers along wood grain. Everything he touches is gold, is money, Midas, and the table becomes America between us, so I no longer get to sit down. I choke on corn stalks. Jack Kerouac's me, and I have never been so beautiful, paints me red, blue, whitewashed. He does not know how cruel I can be, how patriotic. I have wished this body smaller, blonder, whiter. I have spit my parents' genetics back at them. My teeth, a mean experiment, brought back school lunches untouched, let food rot. I can be so patriotic. Kerouac touches America, and this country bleeds. He does it so much better than me. Football boy with white teeth and blue eyes and red lips. He will always do America better than me. Better than the girl with a name that takes time to say, inefficient in a country where God lives in the coal fires and the gas stations, and sometimes I wish I weren't so afraid of the world. Sometimes I wish road trip was not my parents hugging too tightly, their hands beggars, pressing prayers into my chest. I imagine they are afraid every time the phone rings. I wish and wish and wish and wonder if a country could ever love its daughter back. So I tell Jack Kerouac I hate his book. Kick him out for the 5th time. Tell him to never come back. I hate, and it is so much easier. I hate, and it feels as though I've lost nothing at all. I hate, and I have never been so American.